Alright, a little meal prep. We do this very regularly. We got the collard greens here. It's the main staple. And this week we're doing a little bit of rapini. They didn't have dandelion greens at the local Publix here in Florida. So rapini is also a good source of nutrients. And then you see here we've got some butternut squash that I've shredded up, which is great for hydration. And this will be the diet today for Scarlett, the redfoot tortoise, Sky, the Indonesian blue-tongued skink halomahera, and then Samson, the citrus bearded dragon. Okay, I do chop up the collards and the rapini or dandelion greens. I leave it a little bit leafier for Scarlett, the redfoot tortoise, being that she's a grazer and she probably likes the effort to chew up and digest. So I usually don't cut it up quite as much, whereas for the bearded dragon and the skink, I tend to dice it up a little bit more to make it a little bit easier for them to consume. And then I sprinkle a little bit of butternut squash on top, which again is great for hydration. They all love it. I put a little bit of that in there, being that the greens are the base for all three. And also every 10 to 14 days approximately, Scarlett the redfoot gets a little bit of protein. You know, Scarlett eats greens 5-6 days a week, but they do need a little bit of protein, so I give a little bit. I try to get a little bit of the yolk in there. Redfoots don't need a lot of protein, so I make sure I manage that very well to not overfeed her protein. Okay, the meals are ready. I'm gonna go take them in and let them start to eat. And then after they finish their salads, maybe in 30-45 minutes, I will then feed a Sky and Samson, the bearded dragon, their discoids. Oh, Scarlett. Sometimes Scarlett anticipates when I come in the room that she's going to get fed. You see, she came out of her, while I was preparing the meal, she came out of her corner there. So I think she's ready to eat. Sky, you ready for your salad, girl? Here we go. Now, actually, Sky, we don't know if it's a boy or girl, so sometimes I go between he or she. Maybe at some point we'll find out, but it really doesn't matter to me if she's male or female. So if you hear me say she or he, just realize I'm not 100% sure yet. Oh, Shadow. Shadow's always excited to come out and play around outside of her enclosure. Even though she has a beautiful big enclosure, she likes new environments. She always has different smells in the reptile station over here because all the animals get in there at some point to stretch out, explore, hunt, feed. Samson. You ready? You want to come? All right. Here you go, boy. Oh, Samson smells the salad. He's ready. You gonna go, boy? Are you being a little shy? All right, Samson. Samson, you see, was basking at, close to the full temp, which is about 105 degrees, right in the center of that basking spot where you see that sensor Of course, he's got a lot of different spots to thermoregulate, but eventually Samson will make his way down and eat his salad. Shadow's still chilling, and you can see here Sky, who eats every other day, being that he or she's a subadult. Sky does, as you see, ate all the squash, and she definitely had some of the greens. You know, again, collard greens and rapini for today, and she's definitely just waiting for a discoid. Her preference is definitely discoids and protein, but she always gets her salad first. Wow, Scarlett, you were ready for that protein, weren't you? I can see a little bit of the remnants on your mouth. Didn't get to capture any of that because you were ready for your protein and ate that first, which is understandable. I love watching Scarlett eat. And here pretty soon, I'm currently designing a home for her at my house, or in at least a semi-permanent home, depending upon the time of year outside, using the reptile station as the primary containment structure. And I think she's going to love it. She loves getting real sun outside. So that's to come here in the very near future for all y'all to check out. I'm excited about the build. I'll record all of it and share it with all of you. Okay. Scarlett was hungry. Sometimes she hears me and she gets a little shy. But look at her, she's about to go get that piece right there. It's caught on your foot. Scarlett will handle it. Look at her tongue, so cute. I think she used her foot to kind of help her tear it apart, which is awesome. A little sweet squash. Samson's not quite done eating his salad, so we've got a little bit more time before we get discoids.